Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing the 20 question tag. It's the 20 questions your first time tag, I believe. I got inspired. I saw Dulce Candy, her and her husband did it, and I thought it was so cute. So I asked my husband if he wanted to do it with me. Y'all, he's shy. This is like his first time doing a video like this, but he agreed to do it, so we're gonna do it. It's just 20 questions and it just asks your first time, everything. So I'll just read the question and then he'll answer it and then I'll go ahead and answer it. So, but before we get started, for all my new subscribers, because I know I have a few subscribers, my name is Monica and this is my husband, Keith. And no, I just wanted you to introduce yourself to them. So this is my husband, Keith, and we are married. We've been married 6 years. We've been together, how many years now?
11.
Ah, he got it. Yeah, so we've been together 11 years. We've been together ever since high school. So we've been together a very, very long time. And yes, some of you noticed that he is not black. He is Mexican. So I am in an interracial relationship. We have 4 kids. And yeah, so that's enough babbling. Let's get right to the video. So I'm going to be looking down. The questions are on the phone. So yeah, here we go. So the first question is, do you still talk to your first love?
I'm married to my first love.
You trying to get brownie points for that one? Okay, well, yeah, that's my same answer too. I am married to my first love. He was actually my first love. So, yeah, you're my first love. Second question is, what was your first job?
My first job was construction under the table. My first job getting taxes taken out was at Sonic.
So, yeah, there you have it. You got the legal version and the illegal version. So my first job was, it was a calling center. It was called APAC Calling Center, and I thought I was the shiznit because I was 16. I was in high school and they were paying pretty good. They were paying like $9 an hour, so I thought I was in there. And then he used to come pick me up. I used to call and be like, can you come pick me up? That was just my way of seeing him, even though I had a ride already. But, you know, you used to come pick me up, though.
You just wanted to ride in a Cadillac.
Yeah, I did. It was nice. So the third question was, what was your first car?
Cadillac.
Yes, his first car was a Cadillac. Now, me, my first car was a Beretta. It was green. Like, the whole entire car was green, but my mama had filed her income tax and she gave me some money, and so I bought that car. And I felt like that car was cursed from the moment I got it, because as soon as I drove off the parking lot with it, I got pulled over because the officer said that the license plate wasn't in a proper position. So yeah,
the little green bucket is what we called it.
Green bucket, my Beretta. But hey, it got me from point A to point B. So yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes it broke down and I would have to call him. Okay, next question. Who was the first person who texted you today?
No one texted me. Well, you just texted me that list of questions, so I guess you.
Yeah. Well, nobody has texted me today. I guess I'm just boring.
Sunday. No,
yeah, it's
text message on Sunday.
Okay, so yeah, it's Sunday, y'all. So that's probably why we ain't got no text messages today. So don't judge me. Okay, so next question. Who was the first person you thought of this morning?
My youngest son, because he woke me up and I got up with him.
True. Mine also is my youngest son. He is 6 months old and I'm still nursing, solely nursing. So it's like clockwork. You know, I'm up every 2 hours and yeah, he requires a lot of attention right now. So that's also my answer. My son, Cameron. Yeah. And We might have to take a break because I might have to go get him in a minute. So if we take a break, that's what I'm doing. Next question is, who was your first grade teacher?
I don't remember.
Okay.
It's either Miss Moore or Miss Cox. I think it's Miss Moore.
So you think? I know for sure my first grade teacher because I was beyond excited to go to the first grade. Only reason why, because back then they started this program, what was it called?
T1?
T1. Oh my God. I don't know how young y'all are or whatever, but for my older babies, y'all know about this T1. It's called like transitional first. So I went to kindergarten. Then from kindergarten, I went to T1. They didn't let me go to first grade. I guess they claim I wasn't ready, which I slowly was ready. I think I was too ready. But they just wanted to try this new program out. So I was the one that got picked, and I had to go to transitional first. So when I went to first grade, my first grade teacher was Miss Nance. And I was excited because I was like, I shouldn't have been in T1 in the first place. So yeah, my first grade teacher was Miss Nance. Did you go to T1?
No. That's probably why I graduated 2 years before you, but I'm only 1 year older.
True. I graduated in 2006. He graduated in 2004. So, yeah. I was a 10th grader dating a senior.
No, we wasn't dating then.
What? We wasn't?
No.
Oh. Well, I just thought you was fine, so. Okay. So the next question is, where did you go on your first airplane ride?
Vegas.
Mine was also Vegas. I went with him. I went on a plane for the first time with him. And we went to Vegas. And then after that, we went and I got to visit the rest of his family out there in California. And it was scary. And I remember we were on the runway. And I was like, this damn thing is going slow. And he was like, it's going to go faster. So I'm waiting. And I guess it gets ready to get on the straightaway. And next thing I know, it was like, and I was like, ah! And he was like, I told you it was going to go fast. And I was like, oh God, please don't let me die. But yeah, first time Vegas. Oh, they played that game too, where you put $1 in the bag. And then somebody went. And we switched seats. We would have won that game. We would have won that game. I'm not switching seats on the plane again if I go to Vegas. So yeah. Okay. So next question is, who was your first best friend and do you still talk to him/her? It ain't gonna be no her.
No, I don't talk to her no more. My first best friend is now deceased.
Yeah. Which? Irvin?
Irvin, yeah.
Irvin's your best friend. Yeah, his best friend unfortunately got murdered, but he's still watching over you. He's still with you. My best friend, I met her in first grade. Her name was Tiana Brown. And no, we don't communicate. We actually lost connection with each other back in like the 3rd or 4th grade. And like, I remember her like it was yesterday. Like, we tried to create this book. We used to say we were going to be authors. And every day we went to class, we used to work on this book. Like, we used to illustrate it, write the story and everything. And if you watching this video, girl, come find me. Talk, chat me, email me. Yeah. And subscribe to my channel too. So the next question is, where was your first sleepover?
At Irvin's house.
At Irvin's house.
Mm-hmm.
My sleepover, I don't even remember. I don't remember that. I don't remember my first sleepover. So I can't answer that question. So question number 10. Who was the first person you talked to today?
Cameron.
Yeah. Can y'all tell we really ain't got that much of a life because it's slowly focused on our kids. So, but it is Sunday. It's Sunday.
That's the best life you can have.
That's the best. It's correct. That's true. That's true. So it was my son, Cameron. So yeah, and me. So next question is, whose wedding were you in for the first time?
My own.
Really?
Yeah.
Your own wedding. You've never been to like a sibling's wedding or anything?
Nope.
What? So my first wedding was my sister's, my oldest sister's wedding. I was a bridesmaid, and I remember like it was yesterday. That's when I had a nice body back then.
Still do.
He's big. So yeah, that was my sister's wedding. She got married years ago. Her and her husband been married for about 13 years. So yeah, it was a long time ago. But my first wedding was my sister's wedding. Next wedding was my own wedding. Okay, next question is question number 12. What was the first thing you did this morning?
Played with Cameron.
Y'all are just buddies, huh? That was also what I did. First thing I did this morning was, actually no, it wasn't my son, because he gets up I handle him through the night, then he gets up in the morning and he handles him. So once I got up this morning, first thing I did was thank God for another day of life and my family and us being healthy and safe and out of harm's way. So that's the first thing that I did this morning.
Okay, yeah. Well, I read my scripture of the day.
Yeah. So that's what I did. And next question is question number 13. What was the first concert you ever went to?
It was a summer jam in Oklahoma City.
Who was all there?
I remember No Limit was there.
No Limit. We old. No Limit.
Genuine was there.
Oh God.
Trina was there.
Trina, hey, the baddest.
It was a lot more people. I can't remember everyone.
Well, my first concert was nothing like your concert. My first concert was a gospel concert. It was Kirk Franklin. And it was, I believe, at Six Flags. And I had went with my church. And that was when I was young. But yeah, my first concert was Kirk Franklin's. And to me, I guess I just never understood his way, because back then I felt like, how is this his concert? Because he really ain't singing. Like, he just be like, is you with me? Oh yeah, we at the church. Y'all know Kirk Franklin, his music, like, it's more so his background people that be singing, but he just be like chiming in from time to time, like, but hey, he's still up there. I love his music. Keep doing you, Kirk Franklin. Okay, so the next question is number 14. First broken bone.
I don't think I ever had a broken bone.
Me neither, knock on wood. I pray that I never have a broken bone. I pray that my kids don't ever have a broken bone. So yeah, no broken bones over here. Number 15, first piercing.
Never had a piercing.
My first piercing was my belly button. And I got it pierced when I was 16. And my mom was with me and my aunt was with me. And the guy was like, all right, you ready? He pumped it up like, oh my gosh, you're going to get this. You're never going to want nothing else again. And I'm just like, okay. I'm ready, because everybody back then had their belly button pierced. And I'm like, yeah, I was with the trend and wanted to do what everybody else was doing. So I was like, okay, come on. He was like, 1, 2, 3. I didn't even flinch. I didn't even bleed or nothing. And it was over with. And I had it pierced until I got pregnant with my first child, which was 18.
Yep, you were 18.
And then I had to take it out because I was scared that it was going to stretch and it was going to bust. So yeah, belly button pierced. Okay, question number 16. First foreign country.
Iraq.
Yeah.
Or Kuwait. I went to Kuwait first and then Iraq.
Okay. And that's because, guys, he's in the military, so he deploys quite a bit. He goes to training quite a bit. So yeah. Me, I've never been out of the United States. I hope I do one day. But yeah, so far, haven't been out the United States. So yeah, lucky you. Next question. Question number 17. First movie you remember seeing in the theaters. He's a movie guy. He's a movie guy. He watches movies all the time. Actually, we're going on a date today, and we're going to go see a movie. We don't know what yet, but we're going to go see a movie. But yeah.
Yeah, it was Friday.
Friday?
Mm-hmm.
Did you go with anybody?
My mom and my brothers.
I don't even remember because I like movies, but I'm not like, I gotta go see this movie. This movie's coming out. Kim, he's like, babe, this movie's coming out. We gotta go see this movie. Did you see this movie? You want to see this movie? It's like we go to the movie theater, we red boxing it up, we renting them on the movie, on the TV. It's movie.
And we just went to a movie yesterday.
A free movie, which was
Vacation.
I'm not gonna spoil it for y'all, but
it's hilarious.
It's it's not really a kid-friendly movie. It's a lot of vulgar, a lot of explicit stuff in there, but it's a really good, funny movie. Only reason why I took my children because I thought it was going to be a kid-friendly movie because it was Vacation and it was a free movie. Like, we got to see it before it even comes out. It doesn't come out, I believe, till what, the 29th?
Yeah.
And so we got to see it before it came out. So we're like, okay, free movie. We went. Yeah. My kids were like, this half the time, like, so yeah.
It's funny.
It's funny. It is. It's funny. But for me, it's more of an adult movie.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Next question. Question number 18. What was your first detention? Is that what they're saying? Yeah.
18. What was your first detention? I never had detention. I got suspended a few times. First suspension. First suspension, the security guard at the school accused me of trying to attack him with my belt or something. He was lying.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Did you take your belt off?
Yeah.
Why did you take it off?
He told me to take it off.
Wait a minute. This is my first time hearing this story, so yeah, we about to get the tea right now. Wait a minute. So how you take it? Wait. He came to you and said, take your belt off.
I guess my pants was a little low, and he said to pull them up. And I pulled them up, and he said, well, tighten your belt. And I said, this is as tight as it goes. So he's like, well, just take it off, man. I took it off. And I don't know. One thing
Did you really? Come on now. You can tell me.
One
That's
thing
old.
led to another.
Did you try to attack him with your belt?
He accused me of assaulting him or something with my belt. But he ain't got no proof of it.
Okay. So okay. So my first detention. Let me think back. Okay. I believe it was in the 7th, 8th, or 9th grade. But I remember it was in one particular school at MacArthur. And I believe it was, I think I got like an attitude with the teacher. And then she sent me to the principal's office. And I hated the principal there. Her name was Miss Montz. And she got on my nerve. And so I got an attitude with her too when she was like, you going to detention? And I was like, okay. Okay. So that was my first time in detention. And all we had to do was go upstairs. And it was like in this room. It would look like a basement. And it had like a couple of desks up there. And we just had to do our work up there. I think I had to stay up there for like 3 days though. But I didn't want to go back up there. So next time the teacher said something to me, I did what she said. So I guess it did teach me my lesson. And plus, I was a cheerleader, so if I got in any more trouble, then I would have got kicked off the cheerleading team. And I love cheering, so I was like, yeah, I'm going to just do what this teacher want me to do. So yeah, there it is. Okay, question number 19. Oh, we only got 2 more. So who was your first roommate?
First roommate was...
Who was shit?
Mike, what's his name? Mike Smith? Mike Smith, yeah.
Oh, at that apartment?
Yep.
That was your first roommate.
Well, not roommate, but...
Yeah, I guess a
we
roommate.
didn't share a room. Share an apartment.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's called a roommate, babe.
Oh, okay, wait.
Yeah, first roommate. So... My first roommate. That means you live with somebody, right? Who was the first? You? You were my first roommate. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I've been taking care of you a long time.
Wait a minute. What? Don't do me. So next question. What was the first lesson you ever took?
What does that mean?
I guess like piano, music, or something like that.
Like sports too? No, I don't think that counts.
No. It's like lesson. Like what first lesson you took? Like dance or whatever.
I guess that would be in the military, combat lifesaver.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. And you always be trying to try it on me. I'll be walking somewhere, next thing I know, I'm in the headlock or something, and he's like, oh, I learned this today.
That's a different school. That's combatives.
Well, when he did combatives training, he wanted to come and practice on me.
I'm trying to teach you to defend yourself.
Okay. Okay. So mine's was, I haven't took no lessons. Like I haven't done music or anything. Only thing I can think of was cheerleading, because that was really like the only thing I had did. So, and I cheered from elementary all the way up to high school until I got pregnant. And then they told me, you got to go to pregnancy school because you're setting a bad example for the other kids, which it kind of just happened. But, yeah. But finished high school, so that's all that matters. I graduated, did what I was supposed to do. So, yeah. Well, that was the end of it. That was 20 questions.
I made it.
So he made it. So thank you guys for watching my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.